Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Thursday. Coming up at 10:15, we'll reach out to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. Talk to see if we can get Lori. We tried her a little earlier. She wasn't available, so we'll try her again.
Oh, you think she might be busy?
Well, we'll try her again just in case.
Camellia
Gardens. Bob. I love Bob Wines.
I tell you what, it's soothing.
Just to walk the place.
It's soothing.
It really is.
And then if you got a question, she got all the damn answers.
They got all the answers.
Me, here I come in. She sees me coming. She says, "Show me your thumbs. They're brown." Okay.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, tragedy yesterday.
What happened, Tom?
And it just tells you why we need to be more vigilant in knowing what our surroundings are. And when I bring this up, it's because, take, for instance, motorcycles. And you're a motorcycle enthusiast. For some reason,
they don't see them.
A guy like you, 6'4", not the smallest man in the world, on a trike. So it's bigger than a regular motorcycle.
It's bigger than a smart car.
Why are you laughing about my wife's car? She may call in now and cuss you.
Well, she can ride my trike. I can put her on her.
But people will constantly, because you ride your trike, constantly not see you, cut you off, do all
cut you off. That's
yeah.
What irks the heck out of me, and it has happened. Cut in front of me and then slow down.
Right. So if you don't notice motorcycles because you're not paying attention, you're really not going to notice what happened yesterday.
Tell me.
Well, the Reddick area, you know where Reddick is.
Yes.
Tragedy struck yesterday morning at about, it was dark outside, real dark. Still hadn't light come up on 318.
Okay.
Ford Escort was traveling down 318 right near, between County Road 329 and Northwest 120th Avenue Road. It struck a small child that was walking to the bus stop.
He went right. Wait a minute. He was walking to the bus stop.
Yep. It struck the child, then it veered off the highway, struck a mailbox in a tree, then stopped. Marion County Rescue received a call at 6:55 a.m. and arrived at 7:04. Josiah was taken to UF Health Shands, where he was later pronounced dead. He was walking with someone else before the crash happened. The road was dark at the time of the crash, witness says. He was getting, one guy saw the kid was right near the road and was starting to honk his horn right as the child got struck. The child was walking right on the roadway.
You'd never seen him.
Right. And the car did stop.
Good.
The car did stop and wait, and the sheriffs are doing an investigation and all. But it just tell you, out at these school bus stops and everything, especially right now because it's dark.
You can't. It's
6:55. Now, next week.
This Sunday.
It'll be daylight Monday.
Yeah, this Sunday.
Going to the school bus. Back, yeah. Going to the school bus at 6:55 in the morning.
Fall back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you fall back. Going to the school bus at this time Monday, it'll be daylight.
Well, yeah.
But yes, no, it will be. It'll be daylight.
Well, it's at 7 o'clock. It's dark. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
At 7:55 in the morning, it's daylight. Well, that'll be 6:55 in the morning next week.
Correct. Yeah, so it should be all right.
That doesn't help this child who lost his life yesterday.
Even though I don't know how the accident happened, but let's say you or I were driving and it happened to us. You did not see the kid. All of a sudden you hear ka-thump. You stop. You wait for the officials to come and everything. They deem it is not your fault, but still you're living with that for the rest of your life, and it is like.
Yeah. The rest of the life, whoever's driving that Ford Escort has to deal with.
Yeah.
And through no fault of their own, by the way. It was a dark roadway. The child was next to the roadway, right at the roadway. By the way, lives almost on the child's house. Yeah. Almost right on the bus stop. He had about 45 feet to walk. 5-year-old. So my point to this is pay attention, folks. You never know.
You don't know.
What's out there. Be vigilant. Every morning when I go, because I come into work, it's dark. I mean, it's dark.
Yeah, dark, yeah.
And as I back out of my driveway, and there's nobody that lives, I live at the end of a road where nobody lives behind me or anything. I'm still looking every way, hoping my garage lights are illuminating everything. In my own neighborhood, I'm doing that.
Well, you never know. Somebody could go down the road and they got lost and turn around and go out the other way.
Or there are ladies that walk in my neighborhood.
That's good.
And they're out walking at 6:15, 6:20 in the morning.
Well, if you're doing that, then you should have a light on you.
They
or
do. They have
reflective.
jackets and reflectors.
Yeah.
But you still need to pay attention.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because I have one of those street lights. We pay for a street light.
Yeah, good idea.
It's neurotic.
Oh, well, then call them up. You're paying for it.
No, it'll shut off, and then it comes back on, and then 20 minutes later it'll shut off, and it only stays off for a minute and a half. Then it comes back on.
Now, what could happen in a minute and a half?
We've called the electric company out there. The electric company said it's nothing wrong with the light. It's on a timer switch. I go, well, fix the timer switch. That's not how it works. Anything that hits it, there's a sensor on it. So if somebody drives by and their headlight just happens to hit the light right, it'll shut the light off because the light thinks it's daytime. If I'm out walking my dogs and I have a 1.5 million candle flashlight, if I accidentally hit it the wrong way and it hits that street light, shuts it off because the street light thinks it's daylight.
Why don't they just put a blinder at the bottom and so the light comes from the top?
Joe.
Oh, sorry, making sense.
Thank you.
Forgive me.
But my point about the whole thing is this child died in a tragic accident.
It is, yeah.
But we need to be more vigilant when we're driving motor vehicles on the road. Yeah. We need to know our surroundings. Motorcyclists die every day because people don't pay attention.
I've seen some.
Our friend, Vets Helping Vets friend, Don, he was killed in a motorcycle accident.
I remember,
7 years ago.
More than that. About
7, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Right at the T.G. Lee Dairies on 441.
That's where the guy just went right through the stop sign.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. He was coming down. He ran the stop sign and T-boned him as he was coming by on his motorcycle.
Yeah, I won't go into details on air, but it was a sad.
Yeah.
This man went through Vietnam, through the war.
I forget Don's last name.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
I
know his first name was Don. He used to do Vets Helping Vets.
He had one
with
eye.
Hank and everything.
He had one eye. He lost one eye. He had shrapnel in his body, but he still rode his motorcycle. And I'll always remember the story he used to tell everybody because he had one eye. And he went to get his eye exam because he wore the glasses, And it's okay, put the patch over your eye. And he would say, but put the patch over your eye. And so he put the patch over his eye. What do you see? Nothing. What? Nothing. What, are you being a wise guy? No. I'm putting the patch over my good eye. I used to tell that
Maybe
joke.
in a Weisenheimer? No, I'm putting a patch over my good eye.
This is my good eye. Well, what was you putting in the other eye? It's not going to do nothing. That one's glass. But it was like, and that's the story he used to tell. But he was
I forget his last name.
I don't know. He was like Secret Service, and he did a lot of stuff that we'll never know about, And he was a cool guy, but again,
Don was a good guy.
But to die like that is like
because people don't pay attention.
He went through hell and back on his motorcycle, and we came back, and then something like that happened. No.
People don't pay attention.
And again, off there, I'll tell you the details. But
I remember. I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, he was a big time guy with Golden Ocala and everything. He had done a lot with them. So
yes, we lived.
Right. I
can't remember. Don Williams. No.
My ex, as you know, worked at Golden Ocala for a very long time, and we got the story through her and everything. It was tragic. It was tragic.
It was. So
very tragic. But that's because people don't pay attention.
Yeah, watch for the motorcycles.
Don't worry about your damn phone.
Well, that is the biggest. Oh,
okay. Don't worry about your
it's
damn
against
phone.
the law. Number one, to do it. Number two, I wish there was a law that says I could take pictures of them if I had a go thing, whatever, facing them because I'll be driving. I can't. That would be stupid. Oh, I took their picture. What were you using? My phone.
Oh, yeah.
No, that would be wrong. But if I had one running on the side
and could turn them in,
yeah,
you're a snitch.
No, I want.
Snitches need stitches.
I'm big enough.
Oh well.
But something like that where I've watched them driving 40 miles an hour and they're like this on the phone and they're like half a hand on the steering wheel.
You say that, and I'll give you a prime example. Yeah. Yes, Tuesday night.
Uh-huh.
Tuesday afternoon, 5:30, 5:45. I'm driving down 200.
Okay.
West.
Okay.
Okay. people just getting out of work, 5 o'clock, 5:15.
Yeah, yeah.
200 West is a mass exodus. Okay, it's wall-to-wall cars,
3 lanes,
bumper to bumper, at about 45 miles an hour.
if they're going that slow.
I look over next to me as I'm driving because I'm looking at my surroundings, and I do a double take. The guy
Yeah.
has both his hands off the wheel,
Yep.
texting on his phone,
And going.
and we're doing 45 miles an hour down 200.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time.
You know he's driving with his knee.
Yeah.
What the hell's he? He's got the screen up in the windshield, high as windshield.
Yep.
He can't see the cars in front of him.
I wish. Now, is that city or county?
Where I was in front of the restaurant area, just inside
That's city then.
this side of the interstate. So I would think it would be the city, yes.
I would say, officers, listen to me now. Unmarked cars, go down there, 5 o'clock every day, and your what do you call it? Ticket book will be used up within a month.
Full.
Within a month, because they don't know you're a mark, and they're woo woo woo, pull over. That's
I
it.
mean, this guy, we literally were doing 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
He had his phone up,
Up,
steering wheel level, with both hands on it, using both thumbs.
And looking down at it, not looking.
Well, he had it up so he could look forward. So I think he thinks, oh, I'm looking forward. I can just move it and see what's going on. In a blink of an eye, you could die.
Well, you can't stop if somebody stops.
And on 200, they stop on a dime
No.
all the time.
And I'm paying attention. When I'm driving and my phone rings, in my car it'll ring. You hit the one button, you can talk.
Right.
But as far as you get a different chime for a text, it sits there.
Well,
I don't look at it until I stop.
Luckily for me,
Oh, yours talks to you?
mine, when it chimes, it'll
Yeah.
say, you have a text. Would you like to hear it? And all I have to say is yes, and it'll read it to me.
La-dee-da.
Yeah, well, not all of us have the structure I have on my phone.
I know.
You have it on your phone. Is your phone an Android?
Yeah.
You can do it on your phone. You just have to know what to turn on and what app.
Probably, yeah, probably. I don't have it.
It's there. The capability's there.
I just don't use it.
You just don't use it.
I didn't know I had that.
Yeah, I know that.
You got to teach me later.
No.
Oh, thanks a lot. You're going to make me suffer. Well, that's all right. I'll
Hey.
figure it out.
Dan's smarter than I am about these things.
Yes, true. Me too.
Well, that's
He
it.
got me from a flip phone to a regular one.
He did. I remember when you had the flip phone.
3 years. I hung on 3 years.
You know what? That flip phone probably works a hell of a lot better overhaul than these phones do.
Yep.
Because these aren't really phones. These are just little computers you can talk on.
It got so much crap
The
on
flip phone was actually a phone.
That's what I said to him. It's called a phone.
It actually was a phone.
And you text on it? And well, no. And then I got a bill from them, and you text. I called them up. When did I text? 2 a.m. No, I'm not paying that. But you text. It says, you go back 3 years, go back 10 years. How many texts did you see? And they, wait one moment, please.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You hear them clicking away.
By the way,
how many? None. Okay, then.
Did you know that this is something you can do, and only you can do it? How long have you had that phone number subscribed to you?
Oh, 10 years, maybe more.
Right. Do you know you can go back and request, because they keep them because of federal guidelines,
They keep what?
text messages in a server.
Oh, texting has only been 7 years.
You can go back and get the last 5 years of every text you've ever made.
Really?
Request it from the phone company. They'll send you a printout of every text you've ever had.
Like I really need that.
Police use them all the time.
Oh, well, if you need police thing, yeah.
But they have to have a court order. But you, as the owner of that number, can request it.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Isn't that special?
A friend of mine did it,
Yeah, and
he had a very good reason for doing it. He requested text messages for the past 5 years so
Because?
he could see how his soon-to-be ex-wife had went from being normal to off the deep end with her text and everything. And she was trying to say that she wasn't crazy and blah, blah, blah. She never made threats and everything.
He went to court
and
with
he
it.
went to divorce court and said, according to these text messages right here where you said you would cut my head off with a machete while I slept, that's not accurate.
That's yeah.
And these the machete cut your head off while you sleep machete comment was made like a year and a half before the divorce proceedings.
Well,
Just a little bit of information for you. If you
little
need to-
details
you
like
need-
that.
You need to know how to win a divorce settlement. There you go.
No more. No more. No more.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
when we come back, got to take a break. When we come back, there's a group trying to block casinos in Florida.
Well, that's been going on for a long time. But what's the group?
No. Not by this group.
That's it. What
I'll
group?
tell you who it is
Oh,
after
no.
this timeout.
Oh, no.
You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Buffett. Save the Manatee Club has helped to protect imperiled manatees and their aquatic habitat for decades, but there's still more work to be done. Threats from cold weather, red tides, pollution, and boat collisions continue to take their toll on the manatee. So let's work together to safeguard the manatees and the places they call home. Be the friend they need. Visit SaveTheManatee.org. Thank you.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Come join us at the 40th Annual Downtown Festival and Art Show November 6th and 7th in beautiful downtown Gainesville for a weekend full of art, music, and culture. Explore a stunning collection of artwork by over 150 artists and marvel at world-class paintings, photography, sculpture, jewelry, and so much more. Enjoy entertainment on 4 stages, including a downtown blues concert on Friday night. And bring the kids for free art activities at the Children's Imagination Station. For more information, visit GainesvilleDowntownArtFest.org.
Now is the time. It's fall planting time, and your first stop should be Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Check the ad, and you'll see 25 or 30 of the best deals in town popping right at you. Then check the tree sale. You'll buy one at Bob's low price and get a second one at half price. That deal is for every tree in stock. And by all means, come celebrate Camellia time, the same quality plants that have made Bob Wines famous for going on 70 years. Choose from thousands, some exotics and some dwarf size, and some true heirlooms with prices starting at a record low $15.99. Go inside the greenhouse for a whole bunch of great deals too, like statuary and fountains at 30% off. And pottery, buy one, get one at half price. It's today at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
WOCA.
For your Wednesday night, we'll see partly cloudy skies, the low 63 to 68.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back.
Craps.
Talk.
Let's talk about craps.
Why you got to talk about bathroom use? Oh, you mean the gambling game craps?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
1,000 comedians out of work, and he still tries.
I'm not out of work, sir. I have a regular monthly stand-up show we do now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you sat down.
No.
Why do they call it stand-up comedy?
Because you're standing up while you're doing it.
Well, a lot of them sit down.
Yeah, they're lazy.
So it's sit-down comedy.
They're lazy.
All right.
There's a group trying to stop casino gambling in the state.
How big of a group?
They don't want people like Sands Incorporated, who is a big Las Vegas conglomerate, to come in and open up casinos.
Okay.
They don't want Harrah's, another big company, Harrah's Gaming, to come in and open up casinos. Matter of fact, there's a group out trying to, and they were at FAFO earlier this month. There's a group trying to solicit signatures
to
get something placed on the ballot.
Yeah.
To make it a constitutional amendment where casino gambling can be offered to anybody who's in the industry.
Wait a minute now. Could be offered.
If you want to open a casino in this state, there's a movement to put on the ballot to ask voters if we would okay anybody being able to come open casinos in this state.
Okay, but who would okay it though? Anybody.
Anybody. If you're in the casino business, it's kind of like, you got a Publix distribution center here. You got a Amazon distribution center here. They're in the distribution business. We let them open distribution centers in Florida.
So they would come to the county commissioners and say,
we want to open a casino. And
in Marion County.
They get their permits and everything, build a casino. Okay. If this ballot initiative gets put on the ballot.
Okay.
And gets passed by the voters.
So they were for it. Now who's against it?
Seminole Indian tribe.
They don't want their pie taken off.
The owners of the only casinos in the state of Florida.
Yeah, sure. It makes sense. Sure. Yeah.
So here's a group of people who own casinos in Florida that don't want casinos in Florida.
Well, now that's a thing that gets me is in Florida.
Yes.
We've got it's called the Hard Rock down in Tampa.
Hard Rock Seminole in Tampa.
Tampa. Okay.
Hard Rock Casino in Tampa. Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood. Hard Rock Casino in Immokalee. There's quite a few.
You're fairly fluent on this here.
No, not that I'm a gambler. Mm-mm.
There's that. I'm glad you're over there when the lightning strikes. No.
Yes, I know my way around all of the casinos.
Okay, we got about 20 seconds. Listen.
Oh, we do have only about 20 seconds.
I said
wow.
That. I know that.
Up against it.
The Seminoles
Yep.
Have all these casinos.
Yes.
The question is, if someone knows the answer, is that Seminole land that they're all on?
Yes.
All these different areas?
Yes.
Is that all the Seminole land there is in Florida?
No.
Or is there more? So they can put more up.
Yes.
Why don't they?
They will.
There you go.
When
we come back,
I'll explain it to you. This is Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Iran has said it will resume nuclear talks on November 29th in Austria's capital, Vienna. 6 rounds of talks